Alright, what is up? This is SLOplays, and I am back at it again with some more Dragon Ball Sparking Zero news and updates here on the channel with some speculation on Pikkon. That's right, guys. We're talking about the Otherworld Tournament GOAT himself. I call everybody the GOAT. You should know that by now. So I'm really excited to talk about Pikkon today just because he is a very unique character, not only in terms of his design, but his techniques and attacks and animations will be something that I think a lot of people are looking forward to out of any of the other characters. A lot of characters that they're adding on here, they're usually going to be, you know, from the original Tenkaichi games. But some of them, they're kind of basic. They usually will have like rush attacks or like a blast attack, you know, some simple stuff. It's like full power energy wave in a sense, but they made it look a little bit better. With him, he actually has some cool stuff because he utilizes, I guess, like air and fire. Like this dude is like the Avatar, the last airbender or some shit, because he has Thunder Flash, Burning Shoot, or you could call it Burning Shot, and then Hyper Tornado. So I don't know why they went so hard and with a filler character, right? But they cooked whenever they were creating this guy, and he's like kind of a staple to a lot of these Dragon Ball games these days. And it's unfortunate that for whatever reason, in more modern times, they want to make this character a DLC character. It's very odd. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's definitely not the most popular character, but he was not only in the Otherworld Tournament, but also Fusion Reborn, okay? Fusion Reborn is like one of the top Dragon Ball movies of all time. So, you know, him being featured in that would, you know, make sense that people would actually, you know who this is and actually like the character. So it's a shame that we gotta wait, you know, until this guy becomes DLC, but I digress. I'm just happy he's in here. So we literally only have like 2 screenshots or frames of this character right now. We have the one that was revealed in the trailer, which I guess is the highest quality one. You can see his model. It looks pretty good. I'm not really seeing too many like issues. I mean, maybe there's some clipping because he's got so much going on. He's got a lot of hanging cloth, right? So clipping is probably going to be like, you know, a thing that's always going to happen. But it's just a clash between Goku and him in the tournament, because obviously we don't have an Otherworld Tournament map. Maybe one day we'll get that. But we also have this one where it looks like he's doing the Burning Shoot / Burning Shot. They changed up the name in Xenoverse 2 to, I believe, Burning Shot, but it was always called Burning Shoot in the original games, not only Tenkaichi, but the Budokai games. Surprisingly enough, he was in those, as well as, I think, Raging Blast he was also in as well, and I still think they call it Burning Shoot. So let's go over what he had in Tenkaichi 3 and his DP value. Now, he was very high. Okay, surprisingly enough, this was a DP value 7 character. I do not know, or I don't even think he's going to be that high. I could be wrong, but I mean, I'm trying to think what Goku from Cell Saga was, because he's got to be kind of on par with that. And I mean, it has to be Super Saiyan Goku. So you guys can remind me what he was. I mean, at least in Sparking Zero right now. For the, I guess it would be Z... Would it be Z End? Yeah, I guess it would be Z End Goku. So maybe DP value 7 is actually pretty reasonable. Y'all let me know what you think about that. He was also in Tenkaichi 2. So a lot of, I mean, Tenkaichi 2 to Tenkaichi 3, they actually had a pretty similar roster for the most part, which is good. You know, you want to have as many characters as possible. So outfit-wise, I mean, there's just a color change. You guys can remind me or not if his battle damage actually made his hat come off. I don't think it did. There wasn't the variant where he removes his weighted clothes. I don't think there was. But, I mean, that would be cool if they could add that as like an accessory. So, let's talk about special moves / techniques. His primary was Wild Sense, which is just a counter. His secondary was High Tension, which is a little bit different from other characters. This one was a boost technique, as well as key refill for the gauge. Blast attacks, again, this is what you guys are most interested in. I also have some gameplay going up whenever we go over some of the images. He had his 3 trademark moves: Hyper Tornado, Burning Shoot, and Thunder Flash, okay? Hyper Tornado was a rush strike. Basically, he would just spin around and create a tornado, and, you know, he'd beat your ass with it, right? That was a really crazy move in the anime because it, like, cut Goku up because it was so, like, blistering, blazing fast or whatever. It was basically like being caught in a tornado and, like, you had debris and shit going around. I mean, he was damaging him, so I thought that was cool. Burning Shoot is a pretty cool, unique one. This one is a rush, just like a full down like rush attack. So what he does is he charges up I think he does like a pose, and then he dashes. I think he kicks the opponent, and then he goes behind the opponent and does like a chop, which is really cool. I could be reversing the nature of, I guess, the order of what he does in terms of like the actual hits themselves. I'll have some gameplay to get a refresher on it. So if you play Xenoverse 2, for example, I think they did a fantastic, phenomenal job on his character. So his ultimate blast is Thunder Flash, which again, very trademark. He does that like, I don't know what the name of it is. There's a name of, it's like Perfect Stance or Perfect Dance or something. He does this like dance, okay? Where he's like going through all these poses, and then he puts his hands together like this, and he blast your fucking ass, right? Like, so there's a burst beam. Again, it's cool. It's just like a flaming blast, basically, and it looks really cool. So I can only show you guys 2 images here, at least from Tenkaichi, but the other one I think is from Xenoverse 2 because I couldn't find an image, at least online. So here's a really pixelated Pikkon. Woohoo! Low res. Yeah, this is pretty cool. It's a tornado. He makes a tornado, and if you're caught, you know, in the vicinity of this technique, you will get your ass beat. So don't do that. Then we have the burning shoot. As you can see, he's doing this to Cell. This is what he actually did in the anime, if I recall correctly, where Goku's using Super Saiyan power, that weird shit where they forgot to color in it. I don't know how you forget to do that. Like it goes through approval of everything. It's like, oh, well, we forgot to color in his hair, so we'll just make it black. Or maybe they didn't even know he was supposed to be in Super Saiyan. I don't know. But yeah, that's what ended up happening there. Again, Xenoverse 2, I think, does it best in terms of like the animations, in my opinion. I think they call it flawless stance. Okay, that's what he does. He does the dance. So it's flawless stance, I think. And then, you know, he puts his hands together. It charges up as like a blue color, and then he, you know, blasts it as just literal flames. Like, this guy is literal fire. He's fire as fuck. So, yeah, he's going to be a really fun character on release, just because this is, again, it's a character that should have been in the base game, in my opinion. We have Janemba. We have Gogeta. Yeah, I personally think he's a pretty important character in Fusion Reborn, even though we don't see him do too much. You know, he was present and he was helping out Goku, right? And then obviously he helped out Gogeta after figuring out his weakness. Disgusting freak, you remember that shit? You're part of that insidious barrier. Oh, I loved his voice. His dub voice is so cool, dude. So, yeah, y'all let me know your thoughts and opinions about this character. Do you think they're going to change up anything? I don't think so. He hasn't had any new material since Fusion Reborn, I guess. He was also, I think, in a later episode, which was a filler episode, when Kid Buu goes to Otherworld, and he has, like, an interaction with him, which was kind of funny. But I don't think, I mean, they didn't fight or anything. So, yeah. I still don't know what he is. Like, he's very reminiscent of a Namekian, but I don't think that was ever confirmed. I don't think he is. He's just some other world from another quadrant of the universe or something like that. Y'all let me know, man. I don't know. So, yeah, I'm really excited to try him out on release. We'll continue on with the other characters in future videos. I guess if you want to, you can vote in the comment section which character you want me to talk about next. We only have a few more. I think we only have 4 more left that I haven't gone over, which would be Champa, Mercenary Tal, Zangya. Ooh, I'm really excited. I'm not going to do Zangya next because, again, she's a movie character, and I really like Zangya. She's sick. And then we have Devil Man. Oh, man. Yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Be sure to drop a like, subscribe here to the channel, ring my notification bell. Y'all have a great rest of your weekend. Peace.
This is Broly, and you are watching SLOplays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet.